Tell a man no trouble. I don't want beef, man. I just want vibes.
What up, y'all? It's your boy Andre. Welcome back to another episode of Making Dollars and Cents with my dog, Mr. Ron Cunningham. Ron, what it do, man?
Hey, Dre, what's up, man?
How you been, man? How was your week?
Everything's good, brother. You know, back at it.
That's right.
Stay at it.
Yeah.
Stay at it, man. I was looking forward to this episode. I know we got some good information coming.
Yeah.
Some health stuff coming.
Oh, yeah.
Some
yeah,
stuff
man.
I need to really jump into. So.
Man, I'm always excited about the guests, man. And today we got a special guest, man, a good friend of mine. Yeah. He all about health, man, all about wellness. Yeah. Man, the guy's doing his thing, come from the barber industry, man. And he from around my way, 818, you know what I'm saying? You got to rep the Valley, man. I'm from Silmar, California, y'all know. So, man, no further ado, I got to introduce my guy.
Okay.
Mr. LP in the building. LP,
welcome to the show, LP.
Thank you for having me.
How you doing,
What's
man?
the deal? What's the deal?
Doing good. I'm doing real good. How you guys doing?
Good, man. Good, man. How you been?
Good.
Been good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you've been working on a lot. I want to touch on everything, man. I want to dive into it. But before we get started, man, who is LP? Where you from? Break it down for everybody. Let them know what's going on.
LP, my barber name, I go by LP Clipper Hands. That was my old name. I shortened it to LP Clips.
That's right.
Okay.
So that's what I go by. But even shorter than that, you can just call me LP.
Okay.
I am from Pacoima, California.
The P.
Yeah, Packtown.
Okay.
Yeah. But I've pretty much been all over the Valley.
That's dope. So how did you get into? We're gonna touch on entrepreneurship and everything, but how did you get into cutting hair? Because I know you huge in that. So how did that start?
So I've been cutting hair for 13 years now, and I gotta say I got that gift naturally from my mother.
Yo.
She's a barber / beautician, but she preferred always to cut in a barbershop. So I grew up in a barbershop.
Okay.
Grew up on set, going to sets with her.
Wow.
She did a lot of celebs.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So-
What's that like, man? I mean, celebrities. Like, name some people you cut if you can. I was interested to know.
Well, me personally, so yeah, I mean, I got quick early into the celeb game. My first big celebrity was Cameron.
Oh, that's right.
From Dipset.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've cut Snoop Dogg. I've cut Jacquees. Jeremiah.
Yeah.
A few other people.
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Picked up pretty fast for me.
That's right. So I mean, I come from cutting hair too, and it's like what would you take? What's the biggest takeaway you would take away from cutting hair? Is as far as just being a barber, as far as making connections. Like what advice could you give to somebody that's cutting hair, that's just doing their thing?
What is it?
Honestly, you just never know who you're gonna meet, or you never know who that person is.
Yeah.
You might not have seen him on TV or in the magazines, but he might be a manager of a big artist, So it's like, always try to open your not schedule, but just be open to meeting new people. A lot of times in the barbershop, I see barbers shut down walk-ins or shut down just people walking in just because they, I don't know, but you might not know that person could be a long-time client. Yeah. And within 5 years, you done made thousands off of them.
Nah, for real. I think in that game, man, relationships is everything.
Definitely.
A lot of the stuff I'm doing now, real estate, finance, credit, everything, it come from that. It come from meeting people and just having them conversations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Where I see a lot of barbers, they don't want to have them conversations where they're like, yo,
right.
They just want to cut the head and then,
right.
You know what I'm saying, keep the mouth shut and not say nothing.
No, I've built a lot of relationships from a lot of clients, clients that turned family, actually. So
yeah.
I understand something else about you, too. I did a little research on you. Found out you're in another business outside of barbering.
Yeah, I and a few things going on. I got a sea moss wellness business.
Okay, that's big.
Okay, yeah.
Called Moss and Sauce.
Yeah.
Sea moss it has 92 minerals and vitamins and antioxidants.
Oh, wow.
Out of about 102 that the body needs daily.
You didn't have to bring any of that with you, did you?
I did, actually. Here we go right here. Here's a few flavors. This is our...
well, thank you, brother.
a regular flavor here.
Okay.
No fruit infused, but this is our pineapple here.
Oh,
We
wow.
got- yeah, so
Let me see. Is this kind of like the jelly?
yeah,
It's
definitely.
kind of like it's kind of like applesauce.
sea moss gel, yeah.
Yeah, like the sea moss gel. Okay, and it's packaged up like this. It's your logo.
Yeah.
Let's just show it to the camera a little bit so they can see it. Where could they find this if they were looking for you, want to do a little business with you?
Yeah, my Instagram is Moss, Moss MOSS _ sauce. Or you can go to mossandsauce.com, where we have different variety of other flavors. We also have a facial mask. We're working on gummies right now for the kids.
Wow.
That's right.
We're real big on health for the kids. So we've been actually working on these gummies for a minute. We're just trying to get the right taste and texture so the kids will love it. But that's soon coming. And then eventually our goal is to open up a store, a juice store that's infused with sea moss.
That's dope.
Okay.
That's dope. I mean, so how you go from cutting hair to jumping into the sea moss business? Like, what is?
Well, it all started with COVID. I caught COVID, and a friend of mine found out. She reached out to me, and she's big on wellness and health and vitamins and all of that. She literally made me a package of some sea moss, some ginger shots, some teas, and all of that. And instantly I started taking it. I instantly started feeling better. So I kept it going. It wasn't just because I had COVID. Once I healed from COVID, I learned how to make the sea moss myself, started making ginger and turmeric shots. And then a partner who I partner with Moss and Sauce, her name is Lisa. Me and her, she also got into the sea moss, and me and her have been talking for a while, and was like, we need to just start our own company, start making it ourselves. And it started off just making it ourselves. Then it was like, you know what, we can sell this. So we talked about it for a while, and then we was like, yo, I'm tired of talking about it.
But it arrived from COVID, right?
It started from COVID.
It kind of seems like this thing just came out of the blue. I had never heard of
It
sea
kind
moss
of
prior
did,
to
because
2020.
I didn't
Where the hell
either.
was it between 219?
Well,
and back?
supposedly, Dr. Sebi, and this is years ago, Dr. Sebi was promoting sea moss back then. Even, you guys know Left Eye from TLC.
Right.
She went on a healing journey. This is years ago, over 20 years ago. She went on a healing journey to just cleanse her whole body, and then it was just sea moss, fruits, and water, all natural stuff.
I remember the trip. I remember it a lot. I watched the documentary.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember the term sea moss,
Right.
but it got super popular in 2020. Everybody I knew was selling a jar of it, and now it's kind of died out. But I imagine there's some differences in each jar, or each way you make it. So,
Right. Yeah.
So you've done your studies and you got it.
Yeah, I'm doing daily research.
Okay.
Daily, just growing, learning more and more about it.
Okay.
Learning the bad sea moss, the good, what not to do. Even coming down to the plastic, we're gonna start putting it in glass jars.
Yeah, it seems like everything from the water bottles and glass bottles. From the comparative analysis, I'm understanding that glass is much more safer,
Healthier,
a little healthier to use. I mean, I'm pretty sure everything had its, has its, issues, because obviously glass is a lot heavier.
Yeah.
So it's probably and more fragile. So it's probably harder to move in the glass, but
A little more expensive too.
Little
But
bit more
hey,
expensive.
whatever's gonna keep you
Protect.
healthier.
Yeah.
I think that's so big though, man. Just like taking care of yourself and just putting that out there, and that's why this episode was so important to me, because it was like, we talk a lot about finances, getting your money right and everything right, but keeping your body right and keeping your mind right is a part of our brand. But it's really important,
Especially us as barbers, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We just stand and sit in one spot for 10, 12 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
And that can end up with back problems, leg issues. I mean, I got them. Yeah. But that's why I'm in the gym daily. I try to stay as healthy as possible, drink my water, drink my green juice,
Yeah. So, real quick, what would you say is a good thing that somebody can do every day, like a good routine, right? Where it's like that involves working out, CMOS, and just treating your body right, you know. Or what's your daily routine?
Your regimen.
My daily routine is I wake up, 2 scoops of spoonfuls of CMOS in the morning.
Scoops. What do you put it in?
So you can do. There's many of things you can put it in your protein shakes for post workout. You can put in your tea.
Okay. Does it melt?
It does melt. Yeah, it does.
Like ice, it melts all the way away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because I know it has a gel.
Well,
substance.
once you mix it in, it basically not evaporate,
dissipates.
but yeah.
Okay.
Do people make like shakes or like smoothies with it?
Yeah, you can mix it in your shake.
Okay.
It's a thickening agent too for baking.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I start off with some 2 spoons of sea moss. Hit the gym. I come back home. I do a little bit of reading. And I have my gallon of water with me daily.
Gotcha.
What you reading right now?
I just finished. I have one more chapter left, but it is 7 Spiritual Laws of Success.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I would put you on the spot and ask you, give me a few of them. I don't know if you
Yeah.
remember
So
anything, but yeah, that's
one of them, and it's kind of cliche, but a lot of people don't live by it. But it's the spiritual law of giving.
so important.
Just simply giving
So important, y'all. Gotta give.
will be a blessing to your life.
Gotta give.
And what I was reading, and even the fact of silent giving. So if you come past a person and you don't even have to speak to that person, but in your mind you like, yo, I hope that dude has a good day. Or
Yeah. Yeah, especially somebody laid out on the street out here in
Yeah.
California. We see that quite often. A lot of homeless going on.
right.
And I find myself praying. I'm at a light or I see something. Matter of fact, on my way here to do this show today, I saw a guy with a wig on and his pants sagging, and he was blocking traffic. And I just said, God bless this guy. Whatever he's going through,
Right.
make him get better. Hope he gets home or wherever he's supposed to be safely this evening. He was in the middle of traffic. But I did send up a prayer,
Right.
and I felt good about it after that light change. I couldn't help him. He was gone.
Yeah.
He was gone. But we see a lot of that. So that's good. So giving and what else? What
So
else would you
giving, and the big thing of giving is also receiving. Me personally, people give me extra money as tips. And sometimes I'll be like, no, you're good. Like, you don't have to. Or they be like, but I'm starting to learn to accept
Accept it.
those receivings that you get, because the more you give, the more those receivings is going to come. And you gotta accept it. But
Okay.
Man,
So
y'all-
giving, receiving, what else? You said there's 7 of them.
so giving and receiving is one.
Okay.
Another one is detachments. You don't want to be attached to anything. And if you are, you just want to learn and try to detach yourself from anything. Some people may wake up and feel like they are attached to something that's bringing them down, or are attached to something that they were taught as a kid. But when you grow up, you may realize like that attachment is not good for you today. So you got to learn to detach certain things that can bring you down.
I got a movie that I refer to all the time. The movie's called Heat. Robert De Niro. And one of the main quotes he said in there is, never get attached to something so tough that you can't leave in 30 seconds or less if you hear that the heat is around the corner. And it means so many different things to me metaphorically.
Right.
Like, if you feel like it's going to harm you and capture you, you got to be able to release and let go.
Definitely.
So detachment is definitely a good one, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for that
asking.
acknowledgement. Yeah. So that's 3. So we got receiving, giving, detachment. FOMO, man. FOMO. Come on. Dig a little bit.
I'm still like, for me, for books to really get deep down and embedded in my brain, I read them more. I'm reading more than once. So
Yeah, I understand.
honestly, I can't think of all 7 just
Next
off
show.
the dome.
Next show.
Hey, so you will sit down and like actually read, like read the like I'm big on audiobooks,
I
right?
hate audiobooks.
I love audiobooks.
I can't do it.
Yeah,
I
man.
feel like
My
I
eyes are
feel
bad.
like you get more involved when you're sitting there and you're taking the time
Yeah.
to sit there and read the words. You might come across a word that you don't know or hard to pronounce. So, and I come across it a lot. So I'll go to Google and I'll have them pronunciate the word for me.
Yeah.
I'll learn the word and I move on. I highlight things. See, with audiobook, you can't highlight things and go back to key points that really stood out and really touched you. So that's what I love about actually directly reading.
Gotcha.
I feel that. Man, I feel like, man, I'll be zoning out. Sometimes, a lot of times, like I'll just be driving and I'll throw on Audible and throw on an audio book, man, and I'll just zone out to it. You know what I'm saying? But just getting different things in your head where you like, man, I ain't even looking at life from that perspective.
Right.
Or I ain't even think about that. Or I ain't.
And I'm not gonna lie, audiobook at sometimes is beneficial. Like if I'm in the gym and I don't want to hear just rap music and I just want like a clear, peaceful mental workout, I'll listen to audio.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and there, but for the most part, I gotta read it straight on.
That's right.
I got you.
That's
I
right.
got you.
That's right. So so where you at with everything now? I mean, obviously you cut hair, you got the CMOS business. I know, and we didn't even touch on that, but I know that you're in music management.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
artist management.
so what's going on with that?
Yeah, shout out to Nino Ave.
Okay, that's
my
right. That's
boy.
right.
You know,
Shout out Nino.
He started off. I met him in barber school actually.
Okay.
He should just pull up, come inside, hang out. Then Brotherhood Barbershop opened, and he became a cleaning assistant there. He'll clean the shop and all of that. He was always into music, but we always clicked very good and freestyle. You know how it is in the shop.
Yeah,
You just
no, for
having
sure.
fun, freestyling, joking, and I mentioned to him, he was always freestyling at school. I saw a couple videos, him and the homie Jamie. Shout out to Jamie. But they were the two young cats that were always around the barbershop doing music and all of that. And I mentioned to them, like, in the future, yo, let's just stop freestyling. Let's record some shit like this.
Right.
Let's do some stuff. And I told them I would invest in them in some studio time or whatever.
Yeah.
So Nino approached me on that, and I paid for his first video that he ever shot a couple years ago. But I wasn't really managing him back then. But then I just realized, like, he needs some guidance and just some more better support. And me knowing a lot of people, like I said, with barbering, you meet a lot of people, relationships and all that. I know a lot of people, and so I offered myself to be his manager, and that's how it all began.
Now we all got to sit down and do lunch. I mean, because you know, with me being in credit, finance, and everything, like I always tell people, you know, whatever you're doing, whether it's CMOS, whether it's music,
Right.
you know, get that funding, right? Banks is giving money. That's what they do.
Definitely.
Banks give money, and I always say, like every episode, banks, they give money. That's what they're there for. It's not just to put your money in the bank. They give money. They make money by lending you money.
Yeah.
So I always tell people, man, like, you know, we definitely got to sit down and put some things together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See if we can put some plays together where you ain't got to go to the label. You know what I'm saying? You get your credit in position, get your business credit right.
Definitely.
Get access to some funding. You fund everything yourself.
Right.
Same thing they doing for you. You know what I'm saying? Where you paying marketers or whatever maybe to put the records out, distribution. Do it for yourself. Get your budget. You know. So I mean, we definitely gotta put that together, man. But man, I appreciate you coming out for real.
Well, yeah, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
And I want to make sure people know how to kind of reach out to you.
Yeah.
And what they should reach out to you for. Like right now, you've named several things, but if you had the one thing you had to go to say, hey, this is who I am, reach out. Would it be the barbering? Would it be the artist manager?
So it'll
Would it
be
the
my
CMOS?
main. It'll be my main page.
Okay.
Instagram. It's
Instagram.
LP_Brotherhood.
Okay.
You go to that page, you'll be able to find my booking link if you want a haircut. You can find my website to my CMOS. You can find my store that's opening soon. I have a barber supply and beauty store that's opening up soon.
Oh, what city?
Woodland Hills.
Okay, so I just look out for that, guys. Woodland Hills LPs coming at you.
So what's up?
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, anything else you want the fans to know about you?
I just love
Barbers,
being positive,
cigars.
good energy.
You can give us the next four of the laws of power when you come back.
No, we're gonna do episode
Yeah,
two.
we'll have another
We're gonna have the
two.
law.
I'll probably be on
Follow
3
up
other
with
books by then, and we can
All
talk
right.
about that.
Man,
Well, as I always say, man, a lot of this relates. We're talking about making money, doing business, having good credit. Selling CMOS. At the end of the day, we still got to put our money. We got to park it somewhere, and I really would love to teach you, along with anyone else listening, how to park it into real estate. Again, I'm Ron Cunningham with Real Quest Realty. What we do is we put people in loans and help them buy property either in California or out of state. My concentration, the location right now is Detroit. I like the Detroit market because you can invest $25,000, $35,000, $40,000
Oh, that's not bad.
and rent a place out and get a profit. You can get you a monthly profit of about $1,000 to $1,200 on a small investment of like $40,000.
Do you need your real estate license for
You
that?
do not need a real estate license to buy real estate. You need a real estate agent to do the transaction,
Right.
and that's about it. And we got plenty.
hey, drop
of
them
those.
bars, Ron. Drop them
Yes.
bars, man.
That's my next
Yeah.
move. I've always thought about real estate,
Yeah.
but never had the guidance. So
Oh man. Well, I'm here to guide.
That's
Again,
probably
again, Ron Cunningham, Real Quest Realty Corp is my Instagram. If anybody needs it, phone number is 310-205-5200. We're located down in Beverly Hills, California. We're here. Our doors are open for all. Anytime you have a question, reach out. I'll make sure you get a card after the show.
I will. Thank you.
But again, you start with the credit. You get into the business, then you buy yourself some real estate. It's kind of like we're a 3-tier.
Right.
Start with him, go to him, and end up with me. But either way, it's definitely a good way to go to buy real estate, have good credit, and get you some CMOS. It's like,
Right.
There's so many things y'all can do with us up here.
Man, y'all see what it is, man. Look, make your dollars make sense,
That's
man.
right.
Look,
That's
make
right.
your dollars make sense.
That's right.
And we back again.
Yeah.
Another episode, wrapped it up. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, brother.
Get your mind right. Get the CMOS. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get your credit in position. Go buy you some property. Real estate is everything. I say it all the time, man. Own something, right, man? Get to it, man. It's making dollars and cents, man.
right.
We in here. Let's do it.
That's right.
Go.
Thanks again for coming out, brother.
Thanks for having me. Pleasure.